Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at the legendary SARB033. Now, I purchased this watch new old stock, and I got the idea of purchasing this watch after watching the Just Bluefish channel, and Guy is the one who actually turned me on to this watch from his video, and I'll put a link to his video in the description. And before I do that, let me put all the specifications of the watch right here. The watch has just about perfection when it comes to the size of this watch, and I have to say, after getting it and owning it, I love it. Now, I did take the watch and I put it on this little $15 Amazon strap, which is just a cowhide strap with red stitching. I think it gives a little bit of a little flavor to the watch, but this watch is probably the nicest SEIKO for the money that I've ever encountered. I see why it's so legendary. I had to get one, and I just wanted to sign off on it. Now, I am waiting for an aftermarket bracelet. I put this on there until then. Now, let's talk about the bracelet that this comes with real quick, briefly. This is a bracelet. As you can see, it's unworn. It has a dual deployant clasp, all milled, all solid links, solid end links right here. I put it in the bag. I didn't want to lose them. And this is a great bracelet, but it does have a couple shortcomings when it comes to the finishing and the pin and collar system, and it doesn't have a whole lot of adjustment. You see, it only has two levels of adjustment right here, just two holes for quick adjust, and I can see why a lot of people discarded this. And you can get one. You can get an Uncle SEIKO bracelet, which Guy just posted. You can get it, or you can also get one bracelets from, I believe, Long Island Watch, or what the Miltat bracelets. What is the website called? I forgot, but I'll put a link to that website too in the description. Now, anyway, this watch is I believe it's a 38 millimeter watch, and let me take a quick peek at the dimensions because I honestly forgot. But one interesting thing about this watch, it does have a sapphire crystal. Now on the back, it has a Harlex. Now this watch is running the 6R15D movement. You do have some Tokyo striping on the rotor, or Cotes de Genève, whichever one you want to call it. And then you have all the specs going around the outside. And this is an uprated movement from the 7 series or the 4 series. The 6 series have 50 hours power reserve. And this watch runs pretty good, actually, right out of the box. I'll put it on the time grapher in a second. Now, the things I do like about this is it has an anti-reflective coating sapphire crystal, as I stated before. I like the smooth bezel, the 38 millimeter, the scant lugs, and I'll take measurements in a second. But it also has a signed crown with really excellent knurling, real nice polish. You get brushed on the top, polished on the side. It's not that Zeratu polishing, but it will suffice for a watch that came in under, I believe, $500. And I like the chrome date box, the Dauphine hands, which are loomed, the beautiful applied indices, applied SEIKO logo, nice printing down there at 6 o'clock, 23 jewels, just the automatic script, not too heavy on the printing, so the symmetry is just fine. And I really like the chrome date box and the inky black dial. This dial is spectacular. This dial is spectacular. It looks really good. I must say that. It looks really good. Now, let's check out the measurements real quick because I did forget. I just know it fits great. The lug is going to be the real important one. And that is 45. And the thickness I'm getting out of this is 12, 20 lug openings, 20 millimeter lug openings. And those are just perfect dimensions for so many people. I mean, you have to really think about it. It's just perfect dimensions for so many people. And this watch goes with just about anything that you're going to wear. It's a near perfect watch. I think it would have been better with drilled lugs, but without the drilled lugs, you get a little smoother case. But the drill lugs would have helped with strap changes. Even though I do have a quick pull tab on this one. So let's throw this one on the time grapher real quick, and then we'll look at the loom, and then we'll wrap up the video. Let's see what this is running. Okay, right out of the box, this is running 5 seconds a day. Let me see if I can get some more contrast going. Oh, no, that's not enough. So 5 seconds, 3 seconds a day, 238 degrees amplitude, and 0.4 seconds, 0.3 seconds beat error. So that's real good, plus 3 seconds a day. That's chronometer spec. So this watch is running really healthy, and the 6R15 do run healthy. And I actually like this movement better than a 6R35 with higher power reserve, because I'm getting better luck with these as far as accuracy in different positions. I've noticed that there's been a lot of complaints about the 6R35 high power reserve one being erratic in nature when it goes into different timing positions. So that may be something, maybe we'll touch on that later. But on this watch, it does carry loom. At the end of each indice, there is a small loom plot, and there's also hands with Lumabrite. And let's charge that up, and we'll show that real quick. And I really like this watch. It's a strap monster. You can see it on all different kind of straps on Urban Gentry channel. And that's the loom. That's what you're going to get when you come in out of a sunny day for transition. You notice that the 12 o'clock loom pit is a little bit bigger for orientation. And this loom does last all night. And this is the near perfect watch. All in-house, all Japan made. SEIKO makes everything. As far as I know, they make everything. They make the crystal, the hairsprings, the cases, the hands. And speaking of the hands, I love those Delphine hands. I love this sewing needle type second hand, which is really beautiful. See the second hand where it has that, it looks like a sewing needle. See that? That looks really good. And then you got that sand crown. I love that SEIKO S. I don't know if that S is for SARB or SEIKO or Slick or Super. You fill it in. All of the above applies. You got a screw down back. The crown is not screw down. It's just push pull, but you still get 100 meters of water resistance. See, right here, 10 bar. And you get to look at this lovely 6R15 movement. And you get to even take a little peek at the magic lever prawl grabbing out and winding that watch. That is nice. That is nice. This is just a wonderfully beautiful industrial watch that SEIKO's come up with, and I think they should get back to their roots and making beautiful watches like this at a fair price. This watch definitely punches above its weight. It was looking into the future. Now it's a classic, You got to get your hands on one of these. It is the ultimate bang for buck for SEIKO. Now my wrist is 7.25 inches. I'll give you a quick wristwatch shot on my wrist. My wrists are 7.25 inches, and that's what it looks like. So that's a watch once over. My name is Biggie. Tell me what you guys think.